Hello guys, today we will learn about the PCA, that is Principal Component Analysis. It is a popular unsupervised learning technique that is used for reducing the dimensionalities of large data sets. It helps to find the most significant feature in a data set and makes the data easy for plotting in 2D and 3D dimensions. It also minimizes the information loss. So as I have written here, as the number of dimensions increases in a data set, the amount of data required to obtain a statistically significant result increases exponentially. So now the increment in the dimensions may lead to some issues. They can be like as overfitting, increased computational time, and reduced accuracy of model. Let us look at the problem of overfitting. So दिस इज़ आर एक्स वाई प्लेन. यहाँ पे क्या होगा कि जो एक्स वाई प्लेन है उसमें जो जितने भी पॉइंट्स हैं उनको कवर करने की कोशिश करेगा जब मॉडल, देन इट विल क्रिएट अ प्रॉब्लम ऑफ ओवरफिटिंग. PCA is an unsupervised learning algorithm that is used for dimensionality reduction. Unsupervised learning क्या होता है? When a model can learn without any human supervision. It is a statistical procedure that uses orthogonal transformation that convert a set of correlated variables to a set of uncorrelated variables. Orthogonal मतलब perpendicular projection create करता है ये, and that convert a set of correlated variables to the set of uncorrelated variables. PCA is used to reduce the dimensionals of a data set by finding a new set of variables smaller than the original set of variables, preserving the most important pattern or relationship between the variables without any prior knowledge of target variables. PCA is used in movie recommendation system, in image recognition also. So here what basically we are doing, reducing the dimensions. तो यहाँ पे we have taken one example that कि हम 2D को 1D में चेंज कर रहे हैं, तो हमें इसमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, we need to drop one feature out of it. तो हमने यहाँ पे क्या करा कि XY प्लेन में कुछ डाटा पॉइंट्स हैं, तो व्हाट वी विल डू, मेक अ ऑर्थोगोनल प्रोजेक्शन दैट इज़ परपेंडिकुलर. हमने यहाँ पे क्या करा, x2 को कैंसिल करा एंड वी टेक ओनली x1 प्लेन फॉर प्रोडक्शन ऑफ डेटा. नाउ वील ड्रॉ ऑल द पॉइंट्स टू द x1 प्लेन. Now as we can see, there is a very low variance which leads to the more loss in information. So what we can do here is we go with the next example, that is x2 and x1. Now यहाँ हमने क्या करा, x1 को कैंसिल करा एंड वी टेक ओनली x1. तो यहाँ पे हमने इसके ऑर्थोगोनल प्रोजेक्शन बनाया. Now we can see here it is having more variance and therefore there will be less loss in information. So we can see that if the variance is low, then we are facing more loss in information, but if the variance is more, then we are facing less information or low information loss. Now let us look at the steps of PCA. First step is to standardize the data. To ensure that all the variables are having mean as 0 and standard deviation as 1. Next step is to calculate the covariance matrix. This matrix will show how each variable is related to every other variable in the data set. Another step is to calculate the eigenvectors and eigenvalues. Eigenvectors will show the direction in which the data varies the most, and eigenvalues will show the amount of variation along each eigenvector. Another step is to choose the principal component. Principal component are the eigenvectors with the highest eigenvalues. These components represent the direction in which the data varies the most and are used to transform the original data into a lower dimensional space. The fifth step is, or the final step is to transform the data that is defined by the principal component. Now let us look at the advantages of PCA. First advantage is dimensionality reduction. By determining the most crucial features or component, PCA will reduce the dimensions of the data, which is one of its primary benefit. This can be helpful when the initial data contains a lot of variables and therefore challenging to visualize or analyze. Another advantage is features extraction. It can also be used to drive some new features or elements from the original data that might be more insightful than the original features. Another important advantage is noise reduction. By locating underlying patterns in the data, it can be used to lessen the impact of noise or measurement errors in the data. Another important advantage is data visualization. That is, it can be used to visualize the high dimensional data into the low dimensional of data. Now, let us look at some disadvantages of this PCA. First is information loss. It involves choosing a subset of the most crucial features in order to reduce the dimensions of the data. While this can be helpful for streamlining of the data and lowering the noise, if crucial features are not included in the component chosen, information loss may also be a result. Another disadvantage is computing complexity. For big data sets, it can be costly to compute the eigenvectors and eigenvalues of the covariance matrix. Another disadvantage is scaling. That is, PCA make the assumptions that the data is scaled and centralized, which can be the drawback in some circumstances. What can be the uses of PCA? That is feature extraction, visualization, data pre-processing, data compression, which is by having compressed data, it will be easy to store and analyze those data. So that's all for this lecture. Thank you.